Welcome back to CanonFire. On April 22nd, we had the March for Science. Though it is true that CanonFire dwells in the realm of science fiction, we cannot deny that good science fiction is based on real science. And yes, we tried to avoid political issues. We felt that this cause was worth standing for. Our report not only shows that science is beneficial for everybody and necessary for the quality of life that we all enjoy, I think we also proved that it can be sexy too.
Jim, where are we?
We are at the Science March. We're here, finally got here, Cuban time of course. Hey, sorry. And apparently, we're gathered here to protest Trump's anti-science attitude.
Or just basically the Republican government?
Yeah, you know, all ignoramuses who don't understand that science is everything.
Now, some people criticize why CanonFire's here. Why would a comic book show, an anime show, whatever, science fiction show, be at a rally for science?
Because all science starts off as science fiction.
You hit the nail on the head there.
Hey.
And we're here to help out our friends.
That's right.
And I see you come prepared, repping a scientist on.
Of course. I am the product of two science, and I myself am a scientist. And Peter, not Jim.
Oh, look.
Look, we're doing all kinds of neat stuff with science here. Now, let's just stand right here in case it blows up.
That would be a good idea. Maybe we should start talking to people.
That's a good idea. Here we are at the Science Fair.
Hello, I'm with scientist Leah. Now, Leah, what brings you here to the March for Science?
So I am obviously a scientist, a science enthusiast. I have loved science my entire life, and politically we're in an atmosphere in which science is under attack. And so we are here today to kind of bring general information to the public and try to remarry public interest with science which serves the public.
Man, that's such a crazy concept, right? Now, do you have like a specific field of science that you majored in?
Well, so I'm very old. I'm actually 31, so I have a master's and a bachelor's and all that stuff. I actually work in the biotech industry right now. I do biomaterials research in lower limb total joint arthroplasty for total knee replacement. But I'm actually studying to be a physician, so I'm a scientist and a doctor.
Wow. And may I say, my science teacher did not look like you.
I just collect comics. Anyway, so what interested you into science? Like, what made you fall in love with it?
So I was always curious by nature. When I was a kid, I was that kid that was like catching lizards and like looking at rocks and all of that. And I think science really caters to that curious aspect of human nature. And so, you know, I had a teacher that told me, even though I was a bad kid, because I was always noisy in class, they said, you're very curious, don't ever lose that. And that was kind of the catalyst, I think.
And it just set you on
it kind of spun out of control. I mean, science is awesome. And I'm like, I want to be a part of it.
Do you have any topics of mentorship, anything that you want to tell maybe some young future scientists there?
Sure.
Male or female, you know,
so my training has been a very long road, right? I'm in medical school now and I have a long time to continue to get through it. I have several degrees, and the first thing I want to say is that education is the best investment you can make in yourself. You know, and if it's hard, if your dreams are too scary for you, then it means you're on the right path. If you're not scared by your dreams, then they're not big enough. And just don't let anybody, especially yourself, tell you that you're not good enough for what you want to do. Work for it. You might have long nights. You might miss outings with friends, but your dreams and your accomplishments will be well worth it in the end. So just don't give up and keep working hard towards it. Science is very, very well worth your time.
Can I replace you with, you know, for him? She does a much better job at this than you do.
Like nobody's business.
Hey?
I see this betrayal. That was an excellent one. I want to say thank you for your time.
Wait, actually, I have a question.
Oh, you have a question?
Yes, I'm allowed.
One question.
Okay. All right. Of all the sciences, it doesn't necessarily mean any that you are personally involved with. Which do you think needs more investment, more time, more research?
Wow.
That's a loaded question.
Hey man, I asked a heavy question.
Softball.
You know, I would say there's a lot of resources being pumped into it, but the field of gene manipulation is incredibly important because we can stop things like cancer, chronic conditions, things that people are born with just gene editing and gene altering. We have vectors in order to do that now, but I think things like usage of stem cells and stuff in the future is going to be critical for keeping the population healthy because as we continue to pollute the resources, we're getting more and more chronic conditions, neurological conditions like MS and ALS, but with gene editing, we might be able to reverse a lot of that, so that's incredibly important.
And that's why I asked the hard question.
That's why you're a co-host.
Well, thank you so much.
Facebook page, anything that you would like to promote or anything?
I mean, like, nothing public, but,
Oh, so you are just doing this out of the good nature of your heart?
yeah, I just volunteered my time and effort today to explode gummy bears because combustion is a crowd pleaser. I'm sorry you guys missed it earlier.
She brought it up, so now I have to show it.
now
Check
you
this
have to
out.
show it.
Check it out. She was blowing up gummy bears, and we missed it.
I know, with potassium chlorate, it's so fun.
You see what happens when you run on Cuban time?
I want to say thank you again.
Of course, thank you guys for your time, I appreciate it. Bye guys.
Bye.
Wasn't she great? Both beauty and brain. And this is just the beginning of our coverage of the March for Science. Check out our next segment here on CanonFire YouTube edition. Or tune in on 24/7 Miami and listen to the show in its entirety. Also, check us out on Facebook, Fan Freaks, our home on the internet.